Hi, and thanks for joining me on our set for the inaugural recording of Nicole's Fast Smart Money. 2 minutes to more. Here we go for audio, which don't forget you can get on Amazon Alexa smart speakers, and we had to mute her to be able to record this. Happy New Year, everybody. Strap in, because I'm not saying it's going to be a wild one, but things are certainly more up in the air than they've been since the global credit crack-up. It doesn't matter what's happening out there though, what matters is in your household. So let's whiz around what it means for your wealth. Okay, first of all, your debt and maybe even debt aspirations. There is a credit squeeze on, there's no other way of saying it. Mortgages have not been this hard to get for decades, all part of regulators' deliberate strategy to slow the property market. It's working, which is great news for first home buyers and not so much for homeowners. Their best strategy is ditch debt fast. So whatever prices do, the saving is possibly even hundreds of thousands of dollars. To get a mortgage this year, you need to be a model money citizen. But this is important. If you want to change anything material on your existing mortgage, say the loan term as you come off interest only, you'll now need to re-qualify. My top tips to do it are absolutely slash your spending in the 3 months prior to application and think about whether you need unused credit card limits. They all get counted and pushed down how much money you'll get. Speaking of credit cards, there were big changes to that approval process on January 1. You now need to be able to comfortably repay your full limit within 3 years. This is going to see a lot more people denied and a lot lower limits issued in future. It's also a big problem if your plan was to get a 0% balance transfer credit card to clear Christmas. Again, cutting your discretionary spend is the best chance you have of getting an application over the line. And don't forget, credit scores, US style, are now in Australia with a vengeance. Make sure your record is squeaky clean. You can't miss a debt repayment by more than 14 days. What about your longer term wealth? Shares, superannuation, where you probably hold lots of your shares, and your property values? We'll talk about what's in store for 2019 next week. Meanwhile, if you're about to head overseas or you're there at the moment, lucky you and lucky it's now. There's widespread talk our dollar could fall below 70 cents US, so at least you're getting in ahead of that. Those road tripping at home thankfully have some relief from the crazy petrol prices of recent months. And finally, on saving money, I've just done analysis that shows the average Aussie could pocket more than $7,000 in 2019 on their so-called fixed costs. Check it out in week 1 of my free 5-week Smart Money Makeover on YouTube channel, Nicole's Smart Money, or anywhere where we connect on social media. Enjoy possibly the last week of your holidays and chat next week. Was that 2 minutes? Maybe a clock for next week.